to GCSE Maths Help. Today we're going to be looking at vectors and the key points you need to know for your exam. Let's get started. Vectors are a description of a line. A vector describes the line's length and its direction. To get from one point to another, we can travel along the vector. For example, our first line goes from point D to point E, so we can write that as D, E, with an arrow on the top. So we can write that vector as a letter, or we can write it in numbers, 2, 3, vertically, where the number on top is telling us how many spaces the line is going left to right, and the bottom number is telling us how many spaces the line is going up and down. So to start at point D and move to point E, we can go 2 spaces to the left and 3 spaces up. If we wanted to travel from point A to point C, there isn't a line that connects them there, so we'll have to go via point B. So we can add the vectors together. So if point A to B was equal to 2, 3, and B to C was equal to 4, 6, A to C would be equal to 6, 9. We can also do this with the letters. If from A to B is length and direction X, and B to C is length and direction Y, from A to C would be X plus Y. If we wanted to travel the other way, from B to A, we would describe this as minus X, because it's the same length but it's in the opposite direction. A little bit like when you're in the car and you're travelling away from your house. You're further away from where you started, so you're adding miles to your distance away from home. But then when you're travelling back towards home, you're closer to your starting point, so the miles are reduced or minused from your distance away from home. We can also multiply vectors by a positive number. This gives us a line that's parallel to our vector because it's moving in the same direction, it's just a little bit longer. So 2b is going to be twice as long as b, but moving in the same direction. We can use vectors to help us work out the distance between 2 points, usually the side of a shape, by travelling around the other sides of the shape to get there. For example, in the triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of AC. N is the point on BC, where BN and NC have a ratio of 2 to 3. AC is equal to 2A and AB is equal to 3B. Work out the vector MN in terms of AB. Give your answer in its simplest form. So I'm going to start off by writing down what we know. So the distance from A to C is 2A in this direction. The distance from AB is 3B in this direction. We also know that M is the midpoint between AC and BN is 2/5 of the way down BC. So this must be 3/5 of the way down BC. So we want to know the distance and direction between M and N, but we can't go straight across the triangle, we've got to go round the outside. So we could go from M to C and then C to N, but we don't know the distance between C and N. So we could go the other way, we could go from M to A to B, and then B to N. So if M is the midpoint between A and C, then the distance between M and A must just be A, because it's half of 2A. But it's going in the other direction, so it's going to be minus A. So we can get from M to A, that's minus A. We can get from A to B, that's plus 3B. But we don't know from B to N. So we're going to have to work out B to C and then take 2/5 of that to get us to N. So to go from B to C, we can't go straight there because we don't know the distance. So to go from B to C, we're going to have to go via A. So from B to A is minus 3B because it's the length of 3B, but we're going in the opposite direction. And then we're going to add A to C, so that's 2A. So the distance between B and C is minus 3B plus 2A. So to get us from B to N, which is 2/5 of that, B to N is going to be 2/5 of minus 3B plus 2a. So if we expand that out, we've got b to n is equaling minus 6 over 5b plus 4 over 5a. So we can add that down here, minus 6/5 b plus 4 over 5a. So we need to add all of these together to get us from m to n. So to go from m to n, we're going minus a plus 3b minus 6 over 5b plus 4 over 5a. So we can start gathering some like terms now. So we've got minus a plus 4 over 5a, which gives us minus 1/5 a, plus 3b minus 6 over 5b is 9 over 5b. So the vector m to n is minus 1/5 a plus 9 over 5b. So the key to vectors questions is making sure you're travelling down the line in the right direction. If you're going in the opposite direction, you need to change the vector by timesing it by -1. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to have some practice at answering exam-style questions on this topic, click the link in the bio below. Don't forget to subscribe to GCSE Maths Help with the subscribe button below, or you can check out my Instagram page at GCSE Maths Help for more videos and tips. Thanks for watching.